back.
All of us.
Yeah, all two of us right now. The basement benchwarmer's back.
If anybody's listening, show up.
Yeah.
If we could use another guy here.
Just meet Ed right now. Willie's supposed to be stopping by. And yeah, we're going to get going. A lot happened in last week's in sports and maybe in the world, maybe. I'm not sure. Well,
I didn't see nothing.
Yeah.
It was pretty uneventful.
Neither the Secret Service. Anyway, so let's start off how we start every week. We'll start with Ed, since you're the one next to me. How was your last couple weeks, actually?
1 inch. 1 fucking inch. And we'd be choosing between 2 brain dead presidents.
Wow.
Oh, man. Fuck counter snipers. Get Scheffler up there with a 9-iron to take out the assassins. It was like a 130-yard shot without any bunkers. It's like a straight shot. No, it was unbelievable, hearing all that stuff. I mean, I was at dinner, and then I hear, somebody was shot at the, there were shots fired at the Republican convention. I'm like, that hasn't even started yet. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Trump's in Pennsylvania. And then, and I get home, and then I look at my text, it's like, holy shit. Yeah, and then, so I turned on the TV and watching Trump get up after getting shot in the head by an invisible assassin, obviously, because none of the Secret Service seemed to see him. It was like watching Hoosiers, The Natural, Rocky, and the Cubs World Series at the same time. It was unbelievable. Are you fucking kidding me? It looked like a huge Hollywood blockbuster. He's up there with his fist up, flag behind, missing just barely, the fireworks? That's about it.
Yeah.
I hear Tom Hanks is already writing the script right now for the movie. Ang Lee's attached to direct already. The bullet's not even cold yet. Yeah. And the best part of it all, in hindsight, you start watching, and as Trump's getting up and he's telling the Secret Service, wait until I get my shoes. I wish Timmy was here. What kind of fucking shoes does Trump have? Are they made out of, I don't know, unicorn?
Hey, he might have had something in there, that was telling him what to say during his speech.
Duck! Those are my good shoes. Oh, shit. I don't know. I mean, if you look at Skeens, he's kind of a rough-looking guy. He's got a lot of acne and stuff.
Does, yeah.
The mustache is just, that's awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not going to mess, I can't say anything bad about that. But she's 5'6". She's a good-looking girl.
Mm-hmm.
She looks like a midget next to him.
She did.
He doesn't look that big when he's on the mountain. He's 6'6", like 235.
He's a giant.
That's a big kid.
Yeah.
That's a big kid.
Yeah.
They were talking about his hands, too.
Yeah, I bet she was.
But yeah, that's I actually enjoyed watching the All-Star game.
Yeah, I watched just for Skeens, and then I turned it off for a while and did some other. I have him in one league. I drafted him really early. Everybody made fun of me. You're drafting him in a keeper league for $4 in the 10th round? Yes, I am.
And now they talk.
Now I got a star pitcher for like 5 years, for cheap.
Yeah, on the cheap.
So if he, obviously health, yeah.
Just hopefully his health doesn't turn into a Strasburg or a,
Yeah. Yeah,
one of those guys.
he is good.
Oh, yeah.
He's really
Fun
good.
to watch.
You're good.
My good. I don't know if you saw this one. I don't even know if we talked about this last time. Did I talk about podcaster Tim Pool?
No, you
I don't think it's been a couple weeks. I missed a week there too. There was I don't know if you've ever seen Tim Pool on podcast. He's they say he's conservative, but he's more right down the middle type guy. Maybe a little.
Centrist.
Yeah, he's maybe a little bit to the right. He offered up $20,000 to a local West Virginia DIY skate park. So a DIY skate park is like they find like a swimming pool type thing, or these areas that somebody else owns, and they go in there. Well, the guy that owned it was like, oh yeah, you kids can play here, and so he offered up $20,000 for a best trick contest. So this is a while back, and probably like 4 weeks ago. They turned him down because he's a right-winger Trump supporter. So we don't want your money, you piece of shit and everything else, and just, they were already trespassing. Somebody was letting him do some stuff. He's like, hey, he's a skateboard enthusiast. He goes, it's a local thing in West Virginia. He's like, yeah, I'll help you out. I make tons of money. I just throw it away. What am I going to do with it all? And they were like, no, we don't want you. So he bought the land the skate park's on. Just to troll him. He paid like $600,000 because he's got the money. He's like one of the most popular podcasts. I mean, he's got millions of viewers. And,
He must be like us then.
yeah, except he makes just a little more.
Okay.
Mm.
He's probably not as big in Chile, but
Sweet, it's $14 every 4 months. Oh, pretty good. Good for him.
He's killing it.
You almost got enough for 4 crumble cookies.
And a bottle of wine.
Hey, our mushroom head wine, if that takes off, we're going to make way more money than that. It's probably going to be a lot of overhead for those caps. What? All the corks are missing.
Instead of a worm in the bottom, it's a sperm. Just one.
Spinning around down there.
It's in there somewhere. It's yours. Whoever drinks it.
Not a tadpole.
There you go.
A
So,
ta-
yeah, so
yeah, we don't want to be gross.
Yeah, we don't want disgusting. It's a little tadpole.
Tadpole.
And then you know when it's ready to drink because then it turns into a frog. Then it's
Oh.
been aged right.
Oh, I like it. Yeah, because he's living in it. The frog's going to be pissed off. Hey, guys!
He's angry.
Is Harry Carey a frog now?
He was always drunk and angry, too. He must have been born in a bottle of mushroom head wine.
My good is the Bears signing Caleb Williams and Rome Duze, which wasn't a surprise. Everybody was freaking out, but they signed him. And Caleb Williams getting his deal with no franchise tag possible at the end, which is a moot point because if he's good, they're going to sign him again.
Yeah.
By then, if not, he'll be gone. So
He'll be by the time he gets his contract, he'll be a trillionaire.
it's funny reading all this stuff on just social media, just for everything going on. But you read that sports thing, it's just overreactive, just like everything else in the world. Why would they let him do that? Blah blah blah. Well, the 5th year option is still there. You can't lose that for a team. So it'd be the 6th year. And he's not going to do a 6th year if he's good or bad. He's going to be signed before then, or he's going to be
gonna
gone.
be cut, yeah.
It doesn't matter. I don't know. 3 years is enough. In 3 years, you're going to know.
I mean, the Packers had to make their decision essentially in 1 year.
Yeah.
Not even a full
And they
year.
haven't yet.
Yeah.
They're still
Right.
waiting.
So, I mean, you have to make it.
Yeah.
It's the nature of the beast
Yeah,
now.
yeah. So that was my good. That's done over with now. You get to football, and football starts.
Coming up.
Football's starting. Training camps are going. So
50 some days.
I cannot
Yep.
wait. I'm going to the Hall of Fame game in a week. So no, 2
Yeah.
weeks. 2 weeks from today, I'll be there
Yep.
in Canton. So Canton. Did I say it right?
Canton.
Canton.
That's China.
Oh,
Canton.
Cantonese.
Canton.
Canton.
That's it.
That sounds more Midwestern.
So Willie, you're bad.
My bad is I watched a lot of soccer. You know, the Copa and the what else? What was going on? The Euro.
Oh yeah.
UEFA.
Yeah.
And it's just the flopping. On every 5 calls, I think 1 is a legitimate. So I think what they should do, they use the VAR for everything else. So if a guy flops and they have to stop the game for him, and the referee's watching and saw that he didn't get hit or nothing happened to him, you know, that player gets a yellow card.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that would stop it real quick.
I agree.
You know, you got to get clipped. You get clipped, you fall down.
If you flop, you get
you
in
flop, you're
trouble.
going to get a yellow card.
Yeah.
Especially in those tournaments, you get, you know, so many yellow cards, you got to miss the next game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, so I some of these guys, they thought they'd been shot.
Yeah.
You know.
On the show.
Yes, well.
Hey. Sorry for losing, Mike.
He's canceled.
Cancel. Everyone's gonna cancel me.
Yeah, you can't even do now. You can't even when somebody falls. You can't go sniper. You gotta wait. We gotta wait like 3 years.
So yeah, that was my bad day. I mean, there was some great games, but there's a couple of them where the flopping was just over the top, and you know these guys are pretty good actors. You know, so they practice that a lot.
Yes,
All right,
they do.
guys, 15 minutes of flopping. Let's go.
Did you see the picture of Messi's ankle?
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ, that thing was like it looked like a grapefruit on both sides of his. On his foot. It was crazy.
Looks like my prostate.
And when I sprain my ankle, it's always one side that gets bumped up. It was like looked like a Saturn ring around his. It was just it was crazy. It
And he
was,
stayed out there. He kept
Yeah.
his
It
limbs
like
along.
fell over the edge of the shoe and everything.
oh yeah,
I've had that happen one
it
time.
looked like cankles, but he don't
Oh,
have
yeah.
cankles. Yeah.
Happened to me playing basketball. Oh,
Painful.
thought I shattered my leg because it was just
Probably would have been
just
better
like
off.
I couldn't get my shoe off because it was like oozing over the side, all the like pus or whatever you want. I don't know what it is. It was gross.
So you're bad, eh?
My bad is Nikki Hiltz. You know who that is?
Hmm.
The American transgender middle distance runner who qualified for the Olympics in the 1500 meter by running a record-breaking time of 3:55:53, breaking the previous record by over 2 seconds.
They're gonna allow her to run Olympics?
Yep.
The U.S. is? The U.S. is.
I think you have to for the Olympics, don't you? I don't know
No,
how it
no, I
works.
think.
Maybe it got changed.
Is it
since I wrote
the
this.
U.S. for sure though,
Yeah.
or is it a different country?
No, this is U.S.
Wow.
Happened in Eugene, Oregon. It was a childhood dream of mine since I was, driving Tonka trucks. And no, that wasn't in there. But okay, 3:55:53. What year did men first hit the 3:55 mark? I don't know if it was exactly that number,
In the
but
1500?
so this, yeah.
Because that's not a mile, correct? That's just under a mile.
How is that?
1600 a mile, right, Willie?
Yeah, it's under a mile.
So it's 100 meters short of a mile. So
So what year did men hit the 3:55 mark? I don't know the exact year, but I know real close.
I would
I
say
looked it up.
I would say 19. I'm good. 19 is a good start. Right?
Yeah, that's a good start. That's a good start.
I'm trying to think where
You're
Bannister
close.
is. 1962.
Close.
As a 665.
1912.
Well,
Wow. That's why you said 19. I'm like, well, he didn't say 1800s.
well, I thought Roger Bannister broke the.
The 4-minute mile.
Right, you said 355.
But the 3:55, I looked it up, and men hit that number, and it was like 1912 or 1904, somewhere right around
Really?
there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
1912.
Somewhere way back then.
Wow.
So this lady just broke that mark now in 2024 for the women.
But he's not a woman.
I know.
Oh, he.
Right.
I don't
So I don't know how the records go. It shouldn't be a. Well, I guess they're allowing him to run as a woman. I don't know. What the fuck do I know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Jesus. It's just crazy though. So it's essentially 100 years ago. Men were already doing that, and this dude's breaking women's records 100 years later with the same speed as guys with no shoes.
Says Nikki Hiltz is on her way to the second fastest time ever in the 1500 meters.
Yep.
And
I'll be embarrassed. People
Hiltz,
got.
who uses they them pronouns.
That's why it's my bad.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just sitting here laughing, It's like, we'll probably get canceled before the shooter does, What the hell?
My bad is this ESPN 100 list I have,
Oh my god.
and it's the craziest one. The only reason I caught on to this is because someone that on X or Twitter, whatever they call it now, what the kids are calling it, brought it up, and he was a Packer Twitter guy, and he wrote something about I'm not a Michael Jordan, I'm not an Aaron Rodgers apologist, but this is really weird. Aaron Rodgers came in at like 90 something, I believe, and I was or 80 something.
So what's this list now? The 100.
ESPN 100. I'm sorry, ESPN top 100 athletes of the 21st century. So since
Okay, so the
2000.
last 24 years.
So that's 2000. So I don't want to take. Well, we can talk about it now.
Yeah.
So Aaron Rodgers came in at 91. Then I said, let me look at who came in
Really?
front of Aaron Rodgers.
90 guys come in front.
And men and women, it's a mix.
Yeah, I know, but that's a lot.
So the one that threw me off right away is that I think it was Royal McIlroy beat him out,
yeah,
which I don't.
He won a
that's
tough. golf tournament.
He's won a few.
It's been
I guess
10 years.
But see how long it takes to get all top 10. Back and forth, and I'll say,
All right.
and it's all sports, remember?
Yeah.
And there is, I'm not going to be tricky, I'll tell you truthful, there is no NASCAR racers. So you're going to pick them. Well, I'm just saying, I don't want to make you think, I said all sports, but
No, they're
we're
athletes.
talking everything from golf, tennis,
Yeah.
Soccer, everything. So I'll give you a little hints here who you might want. So until you get them, we're not going to be out. Until you get them all, that's how long it takes.
All right,
Ready?
Willie, go.
Ready? We're going to start the timer now. Willie?
I'm going to say Michael Jordan.
Nope, 2000s.
Oh, 2000, that's right.
Sorry, 21st century. Yeah.
I would say Cristiano Ronaldo.
Let's see if he's on here. And 9, 10. No, he is not.
Well, I'm gonna take the easy one. Serena.
Ronaldo was 13. I saw. Serena is number.
I say 3.
number. Just get mixed up when I print it. 2.
Okay.
Serena is number 2. So you got Serena. Okay.
Mike Trout.
Trout is in the list, but he's not in the top 10.
Tiger.
He is number 8. Which I don't want to mess the list up, but I argue he could be number 1 or 2 if that's
Yeah.
the odd kind of list it is. 'Cause
Right,
in
yeah.
and for 10 years, nobody's going to do
Yeah.
what he did in 10 years. Or whatever it was. I'm sorry, go ahead. Yeah, I'm going
Tom Brady.
Yeah, Brady should
Yeah.
be number 1.
Brady is not number 1. Brady is number 5.
Okay.
Ed.
I'm gonna say Messi then.
Messi is 3.
Did anybody say LeBron?
LeBron beat out Tom Brady. He's number 4.
No,
Yeah.
not even close.
He's not,
not
top
even
10. He's
close.
not top 20 to me.
No.
Top 10. I'll give him top 10 because you can argue he is one of the best ever. People say he's number 2. That's fine, but he shouldn't be in the top. He shouldn't be before Brady. I don't think. Well, maybe number 1. Number 1, I get it. I do get number 1. So who is it, Willie?
I can't
That
figure.
guy just said
Brady. So it's you.
I can't figure how he'd be number 1.
These last ones might be tough to get. Really, they might be out there.
I'm gonna say Djokovic.
Number 11.
11.
Just
okay.
out of the top 10. But you're on the right track.
How about Nadal?
Yeah, the other one.
No, but you're still on the
Who's
right
the
track.
other one? Is it Nadal and him?
Nadal and Djokovic, and then there's the guy from Switzerland. No, wait, the guy from,
I can't think of his name.
yeah.
It's the other tennis guy though.
Yeah,
And those guys were dominant for years.
And he was probably the best. I mean,
And I can't think of his name right now.
Roger.
Federer.
Yeah,
Yes.
Federer. That's the guy.
Yeah.
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 more to get. How about I'll give you hints. Basketball player. He's number 10.
Besides LeBron. It's gotta be Curry.
Curry's on the list, but he's not here. He gets the argument that sometimes he might be top 3 or 4 all
Oh,
time.
Kobe.
Yep, Kobe is number
Yeah.
10. Track star.
male or female?
Oh, Michael Phelps too.
He's number 1.
Michael Phelps?
Yeah, he's gotta be right. I just thought of that when you said,
He's number 1.
popped in my head Olympics.
Track star.
Oh, Usain Bolt.
Yes. And a gymnast.
Oh, the one I always talk about, the little girl,
Simone Biles.
Biles. Yeah.
Simone Biles.
She was on in my head early, and
And I don't disagree with her being on it, but I still think, I don't know if she should be top 10. It's tough, and I see they're probably trying to sprinkle people in and mix it up and whatever, but it's such a, I mean, do the people deserve to be on the list? I'm going to say absolutely, all 10 of them do, because she has won a ton of gold medals.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
but a bigger,
Just like Phelps. Jeez.
yeah, Phelps is.
and I guess Olympics.
But it's a one time.
But that's the thing. I think that is why I think I now I'm thinking about it. I guess I'm changing my tune because it's such a. You only have one chance every 4 years to do this, and if you don't, you're done.
Well,
Where these other guys can do it on a nightly basis
Well,
and make themselves
here's
better.
the other thing: is Phelps is only competing probably against, where he seriously competed against maybe 15 people in his career.
Yeah,
Seriously, like that could challenge him.
yeah.
And Serena's playing against, every tournament she's playing against that many,
Yeah,
and it changes every tournament, and it's
they're playing.
Individual
or
sports
Tom
are different,
Tom
you know,
Brady's
you know.
Yeah.
Tom Brady's gonna get getting his head bashed in, trying to, and getting held up because of a deflated football. The league can't even stop him.
He's got people to help him make better, to be better. If his line is
Yeah.
doing their job and everything like that, where Michael Phelps has got to depend on himself, or did I forget to shave my legs? And
That's about it.
There's a little drag there.
Get my shape, my legs.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably put him in the top 10. I mean, there's a couple of the ones there that they'd be top 10, but I don't know. There's not even one baseball player. Who's the first baseball player?
On the top. Oh, let's see. The first baseball player we get, I think Jace told me this because he was. Oh, and Jace actually was like, "Oh, you should." I go, "Yeah, absolutely." The guy, I agree totally that he should be the first baseball player. I would say, and I believe it was. Let me find it. I know it's right here. Number. Let's see, 24, and it's Albert Pujols.
Okay.
2 holes.
And I would agree with that because he has that 10-year run where he only did something that like Babe Ruth and
Yeah.
somebody else did for 10 years, like the RBIs and home runs and
Yeah.
30, 100 maybe? 30,
I
100?
can't. It could be.
And I think average
Yeah,
is
because it
over
would have been like
300.
him and Hank Aaron.
Yeah,
Because
Hank Aaron, yeah.
he always was consistent, but didn't put up. He's almost very similar players.
But I think
actually.
Tom Pujols. Albert Pujols should be higher up, maybe. I argue. I mean, he was pretty incredible for that run, and even the outsides of it, he was good too. I mean, even in the last few years he played, he was still. I mean, you still want to face him. I mean, he still hit one out in you.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of when like Griffey was, and some of those guys. They had to be
Griffey
90s.
was ending his career in 2000s, right? No, 2000s. He was more at the end of it, Willie Griffey, probably.
Yeah.
Probably like 2010. I don't know.
Yeah, so maybe his end of his
Yeah.
career was there, although he was still good at the end too. Solid.
When was Bonds hitting all those home runs in the
Bonds
90s?
Bonds is in here.
He should be.
He just wasn't. He didn't get
His thing too is he split probably over the 90s and 2000s.
Yeah, him and somebody. Who's the other guy? That was Bonds and who's the other baseball player? I can't remember.
Like Maddox is the same thing.
Yeah, I saw Kershaw was in here.
Really?
Yeah.
I could probably pick 50 guys better than Kershaw.
Mahomes is 18 on the list, which, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
Three Super Bowls, 2 MVPs.
So Tom
in
Brady,
6
Tom
years?
Brady's 4th, Mahomes is 18th, and Aaron Rodgers is 91st.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah.
You think they'd be closer together? I mean, all three of them.
Yeah. Aaron
It's
Donald.
obviously the Super Bowls with Mahomes.
Aaron Donald was 20th.
But where's J.J. Watt then?
Where's Rodgers though? Like I said, Rodgers should be with Donald, at least tied with
Yeah.
him. I mean, although
I don't know.
I just saw
A quarterback changes the game so much.
It caught my interest. Randy Moss is 27.
You know what would be really interesting to see is because the people that had to fill out this form, what the form looked like. Were all the athletes on there and they just kind of went through
Yeah,
and
alphabetical order.
marked people that they thought,
Yeah.
you know, here's 250 athletes.
Rank them 1 to 250, or
Or
pick
rank
the
'em.
top 10 of yours, or how was it done?
Take top 10 of every sport.
I'd
maybe.
be really interested to see that.
Yeah, I
you
would
know,
too.
But Dwayne Wade was 35th.
No.
Ichiro 37th.
Ichiro, yeah, because if you take his Japanese,
He could be top 5.
it doesn't say American. Yeah, I mean,
How about Miggy Cabrera?
that was what I was thinking. He's probably got to be in the 50s or 60s.
Bonds ended up at 38. Durant 39. Kevin Durant. Dirk. Looks like Justin Verlander is on here. Steve Nash.
Is
Oh,
he-
Jimmy Johnson. Oh, there's a race card. Jimmy Johnson. But he did
Yeah,
win like
that does-
7 or 8, 9 titles. He won
in a row.
Yeah,
it was like
crazy,
it was
yeah.
like a 10-year run. Where's Jokic in there?
Yeah, 5 straight titles, and he had 7 total.
If Giannis is around 50, where's Jokic? He's got to be way up.
I might have missed him. I don't know.
I mean, it's an interesting.
And there's some hockey.
Uh,
J.J. Watt's 58. So
Yeah.
he made the list.
He should. I mean,
Jeter, Jarrett's like, Jace did bring it up. Jeter.
he was
Jeter,
split, he had split time though too.
A-Rod is higher than Jeter. I go, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. It's not even close, I said. If A-Rod was a more friendly person, he might be in top 10 on this.
For sure.
But he's not. He was never a friendly person in the media, which I hate that when you judge you on that because it's not about how nice you are. It's about how good you are.
Yeah.
That's my.
Well, then why is LeBron up so high? He's a piece of shit.
Wow.
Oh, $1 billion lawsuit coming.
Here you great podcast over. So yeah, that's the list. So that's the
You have to
list.
give him an apology.
Yeah. So that was my
That'd be
bad.
funny, actually.
That was my bad.
Okay.
Willie, you're ugly.
My ugly is, I think you guys will all agree on this, the MLB All-Star uniforms.
Oh.
They're just absolutely hideous. I think and you know, seeing the crap that they were wearing, they need to go back to how they used to do it and wear their own uniforms.
Yes.
Which I loved.
Yeah.
I think it's the greatest way to do it.
And
But
wear
you
a
know
different
what?
hat.
And you don't make money on that. Because you can't
Well, no,
sell
you
those
could.
uniforms.
Well, they did. They would put an All-Star patch on it.
Right.
Or make the numbers gold.
Something, yeah.
Because I think they did it
Yeah.
for the All-Star game the one year. They were gold numbers.
Yep,
'cause
gold,
it was like the anniversary.
black and gold or
Yeah.
something. The numbers.
Yeah, or make the whole, or make it their normal jersey, but even you tweak the color a little bit. Make them all, if you want to make them all tan, the home team, and make the other ones white, but they all are the standard.
Yeah.
They still got the look of their jersey somehow on it.
Yep.
That'd
Like
be
a
cool.
little muted, like maybe
Yeah.
like 50% color in them or something. That'd be awesome.
That'd be
looking.
cool. Yeah. If
They
all,
were- yeah.
Oh,
and
my
the hats were god awful too.
Okay.
They look like train engineer hats, and you couldn't even see. You couldn't even tell the logo on their hat. It was like
Right.
blended in. It was
God.
weird.
It was weird looking, the hats. I was trying to look at them all.
Because I was looking at, well, maybe I'll get one. I'm like, absolutely not. It's
Way to
terrible.
go, Fanatics. Another great job.
Yeah.
Or Nike.
Yeah, yeah.
They keep screwing stuff up.
At least they looked. The writing was better.
Yeah. Just a little. Yeah.
I mean, they're trying to bring more people into the sport, and everything. And us straight guys are even making fun of the clothes. So I ain't getting any gay guys in there. They're going to be like, oh, hell no.
Oh hell no!
I don't know. Those uniforms were awful. Even I could see, and I wear camouflage all day.
You know what? You know what those uniforms made me wish for? Black and white TV.
Yeah, I don't know what are they thinking? It's that was like one of the reasons I kind of turned it off. I was having trouble watching it. It was like not. It just wasn't like
His eyes were hurting.
It wasn't friendly to like view.
No,
Kind of like when I watch golf and I'm like, oh, it's beautiful. Look at those green colors. You know, I'm so calm. What was that? A cardinal in the background?
Hello, friends.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm watching this game. I'm going, oh god, jeez.
It was like looking at the Brooklyn Nets court.
Yeah, or the Boise, Idaho thing. Yeah, that.
Or the gray field at Eastern, Michigan.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not visually appealing.
Ed, you're
Oh, that was a good one.
ugly.
Mine's the Tigers broadcaster.
Oh boy.
You see that, yeah, obviously. And then Craig Monroe, the former player. He had the shit out of the ball for a few years, too. He's got sexual abuse allegations, 12-year-old child. Yeah, not good.
No.
I don't even want to talk about it. It's just disgusting.
Yeah, it's not good. I will say my ugly is hopefully gonna happen when the WNBA All-Star game comes through and the All-Stars beat the Olympic team.
Oh, that'd be
It's gonna be hilarious because the
Hmm.
All-Stars are playing the Olympic team,
Really?
right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese are going to be playing against. So when they beat them by 15, maybe they won't. What will happen? What will be said? I mean, the NBA, WNBA teams going to win the Olympics no matter who's out there. Women for sure because just they are
Yeah.
they are the echelon. They don't have the competition like they don't break up like the NBA players do. And you got Canada has a real good team, the Olympic men.
Yeah.
And you don't have that where there's a chance that Alexander and Jamal Murray can carry them to a that could happen.
Yeah.
But women, it's just the women's team is by far the best, so it won't happen. But when they beat them, it's going to be. I'm gonna root for that because I think it'll be fun.
Especially that coach she coaches what the Minnesota Lynx,
Mhm.
and that's who Caitlin beat. This last weekend or last week.
Yeah.
She kind of made it her mission to do that. And I guess they kept showing these like videos of, and it could have been she could have been looking at anybody, but they kind of showed her looking at the coach.
Caitlin Clark?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
She should.
Yeah, she needs a little bit of an edge. She was kind of getting her ass kicked a little bit at the beginning.
We like when Jordan would do that when he would see somebody he'd make sure you knew you were in the room. I mean, she's not Jordan, nobody's
No.
Jordan, but
That's what I was wondering where you're going with that.
no, I'm just
Larry Bird.
No.
She needs to start talking.
I've had one too many glasses of mushroom head wine.
You never have too much mushroom head.
Ooh, that's a slogan.
Oh,
You can never have too much mushroom head.
who said? Good job, Willie.
That was you.
I said that. Oh shit! I must have had too much also.
Yeah, come up with like a commercial. Do one.
Like I said, SNL.
Yes.
Hits you right in the kisser.
Bag of glass.
Super bassomatic.
That's right.
Oh shit!
So
What was the super colon blow?
yes.
Not a colon blow, but super colon blower. Yeah.
So
What else we got?
I found a new thing I want to do.
The
And I
clock
found a
says we've
website.
only been doing this an hour.
Yeah, I found something new I want to do, and it's you see all the time on Facebook, and it's called One Has to Go.
Oh, I like those. Yeah.
So like I'm gonna name 4 things, and you gotta tell me which one has to go, and it could be anything. And I found a site that I can go to once in a while, so we'll do One Has to Go. So this one is about cake, and we all like cake, right?
Oh yeah.
So if one of these you can never have again, I know my choice obviously. Lemon cake, chocolate cake, carrot cake, or vanilla cake. Which one would you not ever eat again? Willie? Lemon, chocolate, vanilla, or carrot?
I'm gonna say.
Ooh,
I'm gonna say lemon.
Vanilla.
ooh. You made me
I
think
don't
now
like
because
vanilla. You were gonna say chocolate?
I was gonna say lemon, but now you
I
think
like
at least
lemon.
lemon has flavor.
Yeah.
Vanilla is just kind of it's weird. But it
But-
depends what.
I mean, it would have to be a good vanilla cake.
But it kind of evens.
yeah, it's a good after dinner. It's not too sweet. Maybe.
I made Watergate cake
I
this week.
saw that. I love water.
Yeah, and it's
Pistachio
simple.
pudding?
Yeah, just pistachio pudding in well, it's actually white cake or
Yeah,
yellow cake you can do. Simple, but it was delicious.
Is there pineapple in it?
No,
No.
just simple. It's
I made it for one of your parties.
Yeah.
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 it's.
I'm gonna go with the lemon cake as well. because of it all as a
I
palate
love
cleanser.
lemon cake.
My
And
favorite.
lemon
Okay,
bars,
so flip it around. Your favorite cake on that list?
carrot cake.
I like carrot cake. You know why I like carrot cake? Because it's probably the cream cheese frosting.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
the thing. I made it like 2 weeks ago
I love
from
carrot
the
cake.
Jack Stacks. I made the copy of that
Yeah.
carrot cake. Freaking
I
phenomenal.
love carrot cake.
It's so good. It
With
was
cream
so
cheese
good.
frosting.
Yep.
Yep.
I could just eat the frosting.
And we didn't get it, but we went out to dinner in Louisville, and we were gonna get it, but we obviously once you get done eating, we went full. And they had a carrot cake, okay, with a bourbon caramel sauce, and then, which I never thought of this ever, with a scoop of butter pecan ice cream.
Yeah, there you go.
I was like, wow, that game changer.
Yeah, one of my favorite ice cream flavors. That ain't going either. if
The
we
butter
can work-
pecan, throwing it on with the carrot cakes and mixing it with the carrot. Oh, that'd be just like, oh my god. Show's over. We're going to get carrot cake.
Let's go.
On me.
Where are we going?
I wish the farm was still in Racine to go get some butter pecan there. They had that custard one there.
Yeah. But so yeah, that's kind of fun. Well, I'll have to find ones every once in a while.
Well,
Maybe I'll
Timmy
fi-
would still be shaking the building trying to get the cake out. Right?
Maybe I'll look for another one while you guys are doing it, and we'll come back to
I
it.
got a little something here with the Olympics coming up.
Put your pants on. Oh.
A little something.
There's this Kogel's shirt.
Kegel.
said it right.
Kegels.
Uh,
Okay, go ahead.
What are the 4 sports that are being, new for the Olympics this year?
Flag football. Is that coming up?
I think that's coming up.
Okay.
I have no idea what new sports.
And you talked about the sport in one of your good bad ugly. So,
The 1500 meter?
no,
Not that one, huh?
the other one.
I don't remember what's new.
What did the guy buy? Podcaster,
Oh yeah, the skateboarding.
skateboarding.
Skateboarding is a sport now.
It is gonna be sport.
Oh, that's. I hate the. I want to be honest with you. I'm not a huge fan of performance sports because a judge can completely throw the whole contest.
Oh yeah, just like
Where
the
it's not
ice skating.
Exactly ice skating, where it's not physical or speed or some kind of agility, where it's you see it in ice skating all the time, and it's disgraceful. Yes, she did 16 double Lindy's, but she wasn't graceful doing them. You know, it's like we're gonna downgrade her.
I guess you could say these are non-traditional sports.
Well,
so,
I'm guessing.
But
Highlight,
no,
pickleball.
no.
Oh, that's a good. That's coming up. I
How
guarantee.
about what they do in Hawaii all the time?
Surfing.
Yeah, surfing.
Oh.
I was gonna say do meth, but
But
I'm just what I witnessed myself.
and the other one is what they have at these gyms where kids can climb something.
Not a rock climbing.
Sport. It's a
Wall climbing?
Like sport climbing. That's Olympic.
So how fast you get to the top or
Yeah,
something?
no, it is because you have to. They don't let you look at the thing. You have to have your back to the.
So you can't see the
You can't
paths
see the
up.
path.
And they change them and stuff.
And I think once you get there, you get like 15 or 20 seconds to look at it, and then they start to.
Kind of like that.
That's interesting.
And then the last.
But are there like nails and stuff at the bottom? Glass?
Ooh.
That would be fun.
An
though.
angry eagle in their airy.
A
Ooh.
buzzard circling.
You have to actually grab an eagle's egg out of a nest to end.
And there's beehives up hanging up hornets' nests.
Now I'm watching. Now I'm watching.
One of those rocks is like, covered in glue. One's covered in oil.
The beehive's right here. I can't move.
No, we're talking. Why can't the bench warmers come up with these sports? They never ask us.
Yeah.
Is that 4 of them?
No, we got one more.
Okay.
Ed used to be really good at this. Actually.
Masturbation?
Sock puppets?
That's the next way to say it. I apologize. Hey, look at Mr. Frenchie.
And
He's
Ho
coming.
Ho used to be really good at this. He's carried.
Throwing a football?
Not.
Running really fast in his new Keds?
Not being able to reach over the wiffle ball fence?
And you need to use a piece of cardboard to do this.
Breakdancing?
Breakdancing. Breakdancing.
I saw something. I did see that.
And one other sport.
That's who's the fastest break dancer?
We have become a terrible world if
I know.
breakdancing is an Olympic event.
Yeah, they call it breaking.
Oh.
There was a movie now on, I was on like Hulu or something right before I left. It's like breakdancing, the history. Who's gonna watch that shit? Seriously, maybe it's well filmed.
Well directed.
Yeah,
And the other thing is 3-on-3 basketball.
I do like that.
I'm interested in that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Men-
isn't
men-
Caitlin
men-
playing in that or?
No. Well, the one girl got hurt, so she.
Oh
couldn't
yeah,
do it.
that's right. The
Cameron
one,
Brink got
yeah.
hurt. Is that her name?
yeah, Cam Brink.
Is men doing it and women? 3-on-3?
I know I just saw the women, but I would assume that men are doing
What are
it.
the
I
men?
haven't
What are
heard
the U.S.
anything.
men are sending then?
And then
Jalen Brown and who?
there's this other thing called kayak cross, which I have no idea what that is.
Kayak.
Oh, like motocross. Oh, I bet they do jumps and stuff and
Oh,
all that.
that's probably cool.
Yeah, that is cool. I bet it's like that. They put them in those. I've seen those before, where they have like those built like man-made things, and they
Yeah.
have like waves and stuff.
Yeah, where it's an actual wave pool.
Yeah, that might be cool. That might be cool to watch.
It's like the Winter Olympics, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna have downhill ski racing." That's stupid. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're like
They get
blasting
to sit
into
those
each.
things, and you
Holy
know,
shit!
they get through the jumps. You don't want too much air.
Yeah.
Yeah. When they're like, when they're doing that slalom or
Yeah.
whatever they call it, where they're I'm like, this is nuts.
That might be. I might be in for that to watch that, the kayak cross. I might be.
When's the
watching.
Olympics start? This week?
27th.
So next
Next
Saturday.
weekend,
Yeah,
yeah.
next Saturday.
And in France,
Dun.
what is that? What is that called?
In Paris,
Yeah. What day would that be? I
Saturday,
don't know.
last Saturday. I took French.
Dimanche.
I took French, so I have no idea.
It'd be dimanche,
Is it what it
I
is?
think. That's Sunday.
All I remember how to say is "Oh zut il neige."
What's that mean?
Oh, darn,
Snowing.
it's snowing. I'm watching a video of this kayak cross.
Well, I thought it was Ed making
And then they
puppets.
tip it down. They're
There's
on
a
this
video.
thing here, and it tips down, and they slide off of it. So let me see here.
It's like a ramp that drops them in.
Yeah.
Where the hell are they doing that? Because it's in Paris. They can't have white water and they got to be up in the mountains.
It might
somewhere.
be man-made though,
Yeah,
like
you're
those
right,
man-made
you're right.
things they have. They are doing like a bunch of some events in the river, right?
The same.
in the Seine.
And they cleaned it up.
Did you see? Yeah, it's still got E. coli or
Did the
something.
people poop in it?
They went and got in there to show how clean it is now.
Yeah. Well, oh, there you go. Ooh,
Oh yeah, that's a man-made river for
Yeah.
sure. Or it's narrowed down, so
that's cool. Yeah, I'll watch that.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
I'll watch that.
Yeah, that's better than probably curling.
I don't. In the summer, I'll watch a little gymnastics. Track and field, I'm a big fan of.
Oh, huge.
And like the 400, 200, 100. It gets bigger than that. I'm not watching it.
Yeah,
And the relays.
And the hurdles too.
Relays are great.
Relays are cool.
I like the ones where they shoot stuff.
Swimming I like, depending on the event.
No, I don't like shooting sports.
And then now that would be up there.
Yeah.
I don't want basketball. I'll watch, but if I catch it, I'm not going to search for it. And like I said, I'll just turn it on and watch whatever's on. If I like it, I'm going to watch. But yeah, so next week the Olympics start. We can make our Olympic picks.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of these McDonald's coupons. If the USA wins, I'm gonna put on 300 pounds.
We're going to do Olympics fantasy. Every gold medal you get 3 points, silver
I'm
2.
picking Michael Phelps.
He's not going to do it. You never know. He might hop in the pool.
He's gonna be in that kayak thing. He's just using his hands, those
Actually,
big flippers.
he's going to be the kayak.
Oh shit.
Ride 'em.
Michael Westbrook was traded to the Jazz.
Yep. In
And
a
then he will.
three-team
He's going
deal.
to go to the Nuggets, it says.
Yeah,
going to
he's
the
going. No, not the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Was it the Nuggets?
Westbrook traded to Jazz will reportedly join Nuggets.
Oh, like
After contract buyout.
Clippers, Jazz, Nuggets.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It
So
was.
he's going to be
yeah.
with the Nuggets next year. Well, if he takes his role on like last year with the thing, that'll be a good pickup for the Nuggets. I like it. We'll see, though. So MLB second half starts tomorrow, correct? Not tonight, no games. Tomorrow night. Looks like any prediction in the second half, you guys, that you think is going to happen? Any surprise in the second half?
No, our team's gonna just do just enough where they don't know if they're gonna buy or sell.
I hate to say it, but I agree with that. I think they're in the same boat as last year. Hopefully, either they stay hot or they get really crappy after
Because
this
they've
first-
won their 8 of the last 11, right?
Yeah, they've been playing well, and they're still Well, and the crazy thing is, they are 8.5 out now. St. Louis. My prediction is St. Louis will win the division. That's my prediction. They're going to do St. Louis things. I think. I think Minnesota might catch Cleveland. I think
Really?
the funnest division right now, obviously, is the East with Baltimore, the Yankees, and Boston. Just fighting it out within 4
And
games.
they love that the Yankees and Baltimore showed the other day.
Yeah, oh, that was great. Yeah, I loved it. You also have Texas, Houston, and Houston has chased down Seattle a little bit now, down to 1 game out. They were how many games were out a few weeks ago? Like 6, 7?
6 or 7
Yeah,
games.
I think now they're out a game.
Who's this?
Houston behind Seattle.
Yeah, I was going to mention that.
Yeah, Seattle.
So the hottest teams here since we'll just put it says May 11th. The Cardinals 35 wins, Phillies 34. Oh, Astros 36 are the winningest, and the Guardians 34. So those teams are pretty
The
hot.
Mets have made a pretty big turnaround. Too.
Yeah, the
Since
Mets-
Grimace showed up or something.
Yeah, Grimace. They are only 12. They're 12.5 out. But let's go to the one thing that is a lot of teams. That's why you buy and sell now. You don't look at that. You go to the wild card standings, and you have Casey only 2 out. Well, let's go to the National League where it will kind of make some sense to us. The Cubs are only 3.5 out from wild card. They're 8.5 from the division, but
Yeah.
only 3.5 for wild card. You just talked about the Mets. They're actually in the playoffs right now.
Yeah.
So
And they were garbage all year.
yeah. So it's pretty interesting.
Remember they were talking, oh, they're going to trade Pete Alonso. They got to get rid of him.
Is this on?
No.
We're having a conversation.
I know it's a little bit something about Alabama.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's what we're talking about.
Well, I know, but
What are the
they're
chances
probably-
we were
it's gonna-
talking?
It's going to be probably named Nick Saban Field at Bryant Denny Stadium.
That was worth interrupting.
Brian
Yeah.
Dennehy Stadium?
They're
Is
saying it's in Nick Saban Stadium.
No, Nick Saban Field. That's
Oh.
what they're saying. It'll be at Bryant Denny Stadium.
Oh, Brian Dennehy, I thought you said.
Oh, Brian.
I was thinking of the actor.
Wasn't he in like Tommy Boy?
He was Tommy
Yeah,
Boy's dad,
Tommy
right?
Boy's dad.
Yes.
Big Tom Callahan.
Yes.
That's it.
Well, thank you. Thanks for anything else?
Grass?
You,
Oh yeah, I got a question.
You got
for
some
you.
grass for
Why
us?
do they put sand on the green?
Yeah. Why do they put sand on the greens?
Oh, this is in my alley.
No, you should have said this is
when
my
you-
fairway.
When's the last time you golfed?
Yesterday.
Were there lines? Could you see lines in the greens?
Yeah, but they were real roughed up too, because I think they were a little long, because they
No.
couldn't cut them.
No, they cut them. They verticut, just like we did. It's so you know how like our normal reels, they're just blades that cut like this. When you verticut, it's a bunch of things on a reel that they cut into the grass so you can thatch it. Because bent grass grows like this, you need to break it up so it grows straight. So we verticut.
So
We verticut, blow them off, cut them again. Then we top dress them lightly, and
That's sand top dressing.
yeah, and then you cocoa mat them.
and what's the reason for the sand? Then it aerates the ground, doesn't it? Kind of breaks up the clay.
No, there's no clay in it. Greens at Pets and Brightondale are 95% sand. No clay at all. 95% sand. There's very little soil in all of it.
So it's grass on top of sand.
Yep, that's how bent grass grows. That grass is the fun. Like with our lawnmower, you couldn't cut bent grass because it's so hard of a grass to cut.
You'd be surprised what I could cut with it. I could probably cut the grass with my fucking log splitter.
It's like that guy that lives next to Eichelman Park that has that grass.
Yeah,
Yes, that's what the real mower.
yeah, that's crazy. That yard and the one right on the lake.
Yeah, right next to the
But
park.
essentially, the whole point of top dressing is like when you aerate and stuff. It's to help the soil profile and
Okay.
for filtration and let nutrients get in. That's the whole reason for it.
Yeah, because the greens were
Didn't I
in
just
rough shape.
Didn't I just
yesterday.
say that essentially?
You're a regular Alfred Einstein.
Alfred, he's more Alfred E. Newman. He doesn't know what that is.
Who was that?
Yeah, work on that.
See ya. That was Jace, the dumpster. We got out of the dumpster.
We're still talking about MLB second half
Yes.
ideas.
Yep.
I've seen some stuff like Eli will get 80 stolen bases. He's up there. I mean, he's already got a ton.
Paul Skeens, Cy Young.
Yeah, if he stays anything on this pace, they're not going to let him finish out the year though. There's no way. They can't. I mean, how many innings?
But they've been cutting them down. I mean, he had that no-hitter going.
He had 2 no-hitters going
Yeah.
against the Cubs and,
And the Brewers,
and
yeah.
He yanked them out of there.
they're only a game and a half out of the wild card too.
I know. I don't know what they do because their whole staff's young too.
Here's what I'm worried about right now with the Reds and the Pirates. If they ever decide to keep their players, the Cubs are fucked.
Yeah.
And the Brewers, because they got the Reds are kind of, nobody talks about them. They got some good young players and solid young pitching too. That division could be theirs for the fighting for like 3, 4, 5 years if they wanted it to be. Seriously, I mean, it's crazy.
Who was the last ball player to steal 80 bases?
Would be
There were two that 1988.
together
Yeah.
same season?
Yep. Two guys stole.
Not Ricky.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ricky, and then
Weeks I meant.
Ricky Weeks, of course. Yeah. 1988. He was 11.
Ricky, my name's Ricky. I stole. And who's the other guy? 88. Oh, how about no? Well, how about Vince Coleman?
Yep. The tarp
I was
guy.
thinking Vince, yeah.
I was gonna say Ozzie Smith. That's why I had to stop. No, Vince Coleman. Is one
This
Vince
one. This one says the White Sox will trade Crotchet.
Coleman.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, the trade deadline's coming up too.
Two pitchers that probably go from there, and same with
Betty.
what's the Luis Robert?
Yeah, Robert's gonna go. For
Yeah.
sure.
They're good. The White Sox could be adding a lot of young
I
players.
would like to see.
They should be sending them to Baltimore
I like to
and
see.
getting like a what's the Holiday back.
I'd like to see the Cubs trade for what's his name, their hard thrower, Kopech.
Yeah, I would too.
Kopech and Miller, Cubs trade for both of them somehow, and there you go.
And the Cubs.
And then your bullpen is better, even if it's for next year. It's better.
Well, and the Cubs have a very good pitcher development system set up now.
Yeah, yeah.
They have been developing pitchers very well the last few years.
And everybody has these stars in their eyes about all these guys' names we hear in the minor leagues. This guy, this guy. Oh, Matt Mervis, who for 4 years came up, he was not very good. You hear it all the time. Pete Crow has been okay.
Mm.
He's been okay at the
Yeah,
best.
I mean,
If you can get Mason Miller and Kopech, would you like that?
Yeah, it'd be a good bullpen, but they're not going to.
But I'm just saying,
yeah.
and you had to get rid of 4 or 5 of these guys. I'm not
Yeah,
getting
the
rid of.
the Owen Casey's.
Yeah, I'm not getting rid of Kate Horton. Absolutely not.
No,
But-
Trientos.
Yeah,
You have plenty of infielders. Shaw's obviously not going to be touched,
yeah.
but you don't have much room for all these guys.
Yeah.
Alcantara could go. Trade him.
I agree.
I don't know what are you going to do with them.
Yeah, it's like the old Oklahoma City Thunder's whole problem with all the first round picks they have.
Yeah.
You can't have these guys on your team. You're
Baltimore's in the same situation. They've got all this talent just stacked up in the minors. They should start moving it and get some pitch. They better.
Jace brought it up today, and he said the dumpster Jace said that he heard a trade, and the trade was I got to think. I know who the Orioles are going to trade. He was like, I wouldn't do that. I go, I'd do it probably. Skubal
Tarek Skubal, yeah.
for Jackson Holiday.
In a second, I would do it.
I would do it no
In
problem.
a second to get Skubal.
I would do it no problem.
Well-
and is that the Tigers got Skubal?
Yeah.
And they've got Holiday. It's good. That's a great trade.
Well, I saw something where there was like how desperate the Dodgers are right now.
They lost.
No, they're not desperate. Dave Roberts is desperate.
Yeah.
So yeah, so just bringing up the Dodgers, why they're desperate is Glasnow's on the DL. Walker Buehler hasn't come back yet. He was supposed to be back, or he's supposed to be back like today or tomorrow. We haven't heard anything from him, so who knows what's going on there. Dustin May had just coming back like in a couple weeks, esophageal surgery. Hurt his throat somehow. He's out for the
I
year
heard he
now.
was like deep throat in the kibasa.
He had mushroom head wine.
I mean, they are 7 games up, so I don't think. And Dave Roberts, here's the thing, it's kind of crazy if they win the division with all these injuries, which they can. I mean, they've been banged up, and I know they have the huge roster, but half the guys aren't even playing.
Right.
I mean, Dave Roberts could be manager of the year. I mean,
Sure.
he's not going to get it, but I mean, they're 7 games up right now.
So here's their injured pitchers right now: Walker Buehler, Tyler Glasnow, Tony Gonsolin, Clayton Kershaw is coming back. Dustin May, Emmett Sheehan, and Yamamoto. So, and they just claimed Brent Honeywell off of waivers because he's had such a good run of being healthy
And they haven't had
in 10 years.
and Mookie Betts in the lineup for months,
Yeah.
12 months now. So I mean, it's been. I mean, we always kind of poking at Dave Roberts because he's got this, but they are 7 games up. With all these guys hurt, he's doing something right, or they're
Dodgers.
so deep though
Yeah,
too.
they're super. They spent a lot of money.
Yeah,
Dodgers have used 31 pitchers this year. Only one team's used more.
the Cubs.
No, close. Real close.
I thought we were talking the last 3 innings of the game.
just this week.
Just this week. Oh, my bad.
The Brewers have used 32, and none of them are any good, but they keep winning. Their pitching staff's brutal, and when Peralta hasn't pitched that well lately, I don't get it.
Are they missing
I
Corbin Burns?
Oh God, we've been saying it though most of this year. They're winning with smoke and mirrors, and I believe that. You're seeing now they're 19-19 in their last games. Peralta's not pitching great. Their number 2 is like who? Colin Ray.
And they're in a problem situation now because they're in first by 4 games.
Yeah,
They're
can't-
almost. And remember a couple years back when the White Sox did this, they were 1 or 2 games out of first or up by 1 game or 2, and they sold. And people had a heart attack about it because.
Yeah, they sold Sale and.
But they couldn't afford none of them. They were like, we can't keep these guys. And the Brewers and the shitty thing is, the White Sox could afford them. He didn't want to waste money.
Right.
He's a moron. But the Brewers are in a bad situation because their plans were to trade Adames this year. That was their plans. It's going to be a down year. We'll trade Adames. We'll hire the scapegoat coach. We're going to we'll be 8 games out by the All-Star break. We'll trade these guys off. We'll do what we did. We'll make a run next year again because we'll just do what we Brewers things was get a bunch of young guys and throw them away because we can't afford them. And then now they're winning.
Right.
So now Adames, what do? He's a free agent end of the year, correct? Adames?
Yeah, I believe so.
And I think that was their plan to trade him. I don't think they can now. They can't. First and foremost, he's their best hitter probably, I'd say right now. Well, Yelich's having a good year though too. Quietly having a great year. But I don't know. I just think they're in a bad situation with that. But the bad situation is that they were to go to the playoffs, make a deep run, even make the World Series, and it's not a wasted year. But what's the chance of them doing that once they get to the playoffs and beating teams like you're facing the Phillies and the Mets maybe, and teams that are just better.
Right.
On paper, I get it, doesn't win, but a lot of times it comes down to it, and their pitching isn't good enough to win the playoffs right now. Their bullpen is good enough, but I don't know if the starting pitch is good enough. Once Devin Williams comes back.
Devin Williams will be back within probably a week.
So you agree the bullpen's good enough to win?
Bullpen's great.
Their starters might not get him there though.
Okay, of the playoff teams, Phillies, Braves, possibly the Mets or whatever, like we're saying, the Dodgers, Padres, possibly. I don't know who would be the next one.
How about you're talking
Diamondbacks,
National
maybe?
League, National League 2, American League 2?
No, National League.
National
Or the Brewers.
So right now, Philly, Atlanta, maybe the Mets, Milwaukee, okay, St. Louis, maybe the Pirates,
Yeah, one of those teams.
maybe the Cubs. I'm not scared of the Cubs they make. Cubs aren't scaring nobody. Dodgers, Arizona's in second with San Diego.
I'd say Arizona.
So the teams they beat those teams. I mean,
Is their pitching staff in a 7-game series going to beat any of those teams? Not even close.
maybe the Diamondbacks.
They got some good.
Maybe.
They got Brandon Pfaff and Zach Allen.
Yeah.
And who's the other young guy they got? Was it not Shelby Miller? They got another good pitcher too. They've got like 3 good pitchers.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. It's going to be hard. But I think it'll benefit them. They'll be at home for one of those. They'll be at home field advantage, which will have 20,000 empty seats probably. But
Yeah. So the echoes of the battle, they'll be able to hear better.
But I don't know. None of those teams really. Yeah, I mean, Atlanta is not playing very well right now. They're 8.5 out, but they are the wild card race. I think they're a wild card team. But I mean, Philly's playing really well. And now with Schwarber came back, they're still
Harper came back.
So they weathered that storm.
Yeah.
So
They look like they have a good time together too.
yeah, I think that team is winning, and it's winning, having a good time. They seem like they're not just it's all business. They're almost like remind me of the old Cincinnati Reds kind of with Kruk.
No,
Phillies.
the old Phillies.
So
That's
Phillies,
what I was
Kruk,
gonna say.
Dalton, all those guys.
Yeah.
You know, you had what's the name?
Dykstra.
Yeah, doing your financials for you out there. So, but yeah, they.
Keeping it cool.
But they had their fun, man. So that helps.
It kind of reminds me of that team. I was just gonna say that
Yeah.
it's very similar. They're loose. You know, you see Harper and Marsh and Schwarb's out there, and
Mhm. Who's the kid that was just in the home run derby?
Alex Baum.
Yeah, Baum,
another guy
yeah.
that's quietly.
he's having a great year.
Yeah, I mean these are guys that just
Trey Turner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Trey Turner's.
Trey Turner was awesome on the game. He had to make a diving catch. He's talking. It looks like a 12-year-old boy out there. He's like, "Hey guys, I just caught it. You see it?"
You know what he's bitching about? He's like, I had to wear this nice belt. He goes, normally I wear like this old Little League
My
belt.
little league belt.
And because it doesn't, bite into me when I do
Yeah.
these things, and
Those little league stretch belts are
Yeah,
awesome
yeah.
compared to.
Oh, he had to wear actual leather belt.
Yeah.
That's what it
because you
was,
could
yeah.
see it or
I
whatever.
hate the leather belts suck, man, because you can feel it even when you swing. You can feel it in your side.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
He's probably like, I got the stirrups right on my socks. Look at this.
The sanitary hose.
These are fan dancy.
He looked like a little kid out there having a good time. It's
So-
great to see that. That's what I do like about the All-Star game is when they're talking to him. I like him kind of keeping it loose and
And I like the home run derby the way it was set up. You know, we
I
had
missed
so
it.
many.
Yeah,
many
it
pitches
was cool. It was
at a
cool.
time.
I just wish they would have done like a batting cage, but they won't do because of TV. I get it, but I wish they would have did like a batting cage version. Where all the guys are standing outside the batting cage. You take 10 swings, next guy pops in, hits 10. You keep 10, 10, 10,
Okay.
then next guy's coming in. Then you rotate back, 10,
Yeah,
10,
'cause
10,
then you get
10,
your
10, 10,
rest.
and you get 30, no time, but you go in and you're done with the first 30 swings in like 15 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That'd be, but they won't do it because
No.
they want to stretch it out for
like
2.5 hours.
BP, watching BP.
Yeah,
where the guys
it's
go
just like
10,
BP, yeah.
They go 10, 5, 2,
Yeah, yeah.
3, whatever.
Do it just like BP and have him get in the box and just that'd be great. But you, I mean, obviously you change your pitcher. You want to have your own guy pitching. I get that.
Yeah.
But they have the pitchers out there ready to go. Have them behind a net, a cage, and they pop up and start throwing.
And they're all
pitches.
just standing around
Yeah,
out there.
get in line.
It's like goddamn target practice.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, well, yeah.
If you hit the other guys, you get like 10 extra points or something.
Well, he ain't winning. So yeah, okay, I found a couple more of those one things. We'll do like one or two more, and then we can do birthdays with it. Okay.
All right.
Let's see. I know I have them here. Where'd it go? Okay, I lied. Oh, here we go. There we go. So here's a couple other ones. Disappear on me now. God damn it. Sorry for my potty mouth. Okay, here we go. So one has to go. Ready? Pizza, tacos, sushi, or burgers. I'll go first. For me, and I like it, but it would be sushi probably for me, just because it's something you don't
I
don't go get it all the time.
I love sushi, and it would be the one that goes on that list for sure. There ain't no way pizza and burgers and those are three of my favorite things.
Yeah. What's your favorite? What's the one? Sushi.
Sushi.
So what is your favorite thing on a pizza, tacos, and burgers then? And a burger, obviously, make it your way. Obviously, we're not saying it's just got to be a plain
I
burger.
love burgers, man.
I'm gonna go with. It's tough for me. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm a fan of all of them. You gotta pick one though. You can only eat one the rest of your life. Like, those three. And all of them had to go.
But you get bored of tacos because they're kind of the same. I think
can change
it's
the
hard.
meats,
It's
though.
hard to make adjustments. Yeah, you can change.
Oh, with that said, I would go with pizza.
I would go with pizza.
Pizza
as
I
well.
forever.
like pizza because you know what? You can put so many different
Uh,
toppings.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I could do a ham. I could do a
Veggie
yeah.
or
the-
you know,
my favorite.
pineapple.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
You are fucking Jesus Christ. You lost your fucking mind.
All right,
How you like that?
censor them.
That now you're done. Okay, we'll do
Oh.
one more and then we'll do other ones next week. McDonald's, KFC, Subway, or Burger King.
Getting rid of Subway right off the bat on that one.
Willie?
Um,
I don't know. I'm going based on service. It'd be Burger King for me.
yeah, I know.
But-
It's terrible.
But if it's everybody's on, if every restaurant's on point and they got perfect everything, that's what we will play it at.
I would probably say KFC.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, I'm not a big chicken with bones. You know.
How about the chicken sandwich and stuff?
I like chicken sandwich and stuff like
But
that.
I see
Well, the-
it limits your choices, and when you go there, you're
Yeah.
just getting chicken
The
sandwich.
chicken
sandwich
littles.
or
Chicken littles are
littles,
legit.
or I'm getting popcorn chicken, or
Yeah,
I'm getting
yeah.
chicken tenders, or the bowl.
I'm gonna say Subway just because it's kind of a toss between Subway and Burger King. But I'll say Subway. I can make a sandwich at home, I guess. But Subway isn't too bad. But if you had to eat one forever, McDonald's, KFC, or Subway for you, Burger King for us. Ed. You only can eat one of those places ever.
It's,
again.
I eat McDonald's all the time, so it's probably I probably keep McDonald's.
Really? McDonald's, KFC, or Subway, or Burger King?
Boy.
It's hard because you don't. I don't eat a lot of fast food to be
I don't
honest, which
like
is surprising.
Subway.
I
but-
mostly eat McDonald's if
Yeah,
I eat
I eat
fast food.
some, but I don't eat a ton.
Or A&W.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Subway, but I don't, I've eaten it enough. I'd probably go with Subway because there's a lot of different.
Yeah, there's
Subs.
options.
I would-
options.
I would be with Ed and Price stick with McDonald's just because it's always kind of the same.
Yeah, wherever you go.
Kinda. So we'll do some more. of those
Except
next
if
week.
you're like up in the hood in Milwaukee, those Big Macs are way better for some reason. I don't know, maybe because it's like the adrenaline where you're worried about getting shot while eating it, but no, but they put pride into their Big Macs up there. I don't know what it is. Every time I get one, I'm like, man, these are so much better than. You get one like by a college town, they're just like throwing this shit
Yeah.
together. It's like falling apart.
I agree. Sometimes you get.
I think it's the threats up there that they're going to get shot if they don't do it right.
Well, they don't do it the right way. They use lard, for their making their burgers.
Maybe they do. Lard's good.
And then we had some friends of ours that had birthdays this week. Amber's was what?
It was Saturday.
Saturday, and then we had Bobby Strash was not too long ago, and then Austin Berger. So, and then anybody else got anything to think of?
Let me think. Am I missing someone in my family that I should be saying?
Probably.
You get me on that line?
Yeah.
No.
I'm putting you on
No,
there.
no.
So happy birthday to all those folks. So, who's starting?
Ed.
I'll start.
I'll take the hammer.
Okay.
Two of us.
Ed, let's go with Jane Lynch.
She was funny in that one show.
She does that show.
The game show she
Game
does.
show,
and then she
yeah.
had one. She was on Glee. Was pretty. She was
Yeah,
pretty good.
Glee. She was good at
She was good.
when she had Best in Show.
She was
Yeah.
Best in Show, and she was in 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah. And a game show. It's like her house is like game.
Oh yeah, that was. Yeah.
It's a pretty good game
Yeah.
show. It's pretty solid.
I'll say 62.
I will say 58.
64.
Oh,
wow.
that was close.
That was good. All right.
Today's your birthday. Today's your birthday.
Willie Ames.
Ooh, is he alive? I thought he died of a coke overdose or something. He was in the
No,
drugs.
I was a little kid, the youngest kid.
Adam Rich.
Adam
Yeah, my
Rich,
bad.
Yeah.
Willie Ames was accused of pee touching Nicola Sheridan with Scott Baio,
Yeah.
right from Charles in Charge.
Charles in Charge. Yeah.
Nicolette Sheridan? No, not Nicolette Sheridan. No, wrong one. Nicole Ron Simpson.
Nicole Eggers. Or
Yeah. Nicole Egger.
Egger.
Yeah, Egger. Yeah, I'm
yeah.
sorry. Yeah. And Josie Davis was on there. Josie something. Anyway, who was it again?
Willie Ames.
Willie Ames. I'm gonna say he's 62. He's older than me.
59.
64.
God.
Wow. Yeah.
And Forrest Whitaker.
Oh man, the football player from Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Yes.
Good old lazy eye. Right, he has a lazy eye, right?
Yep.
Looks like he's smoking a cigarette. Got smoke going into it.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, we make fun of everybody.
Yeah, that's true. Equal opportunity.
Yeah. A lot of equity on this show.
Yeah, yes.
Everybody gets shit on.
Yep. Doesn't matter who you are.
I think he's older. I'm gonna say 66.
67.
63.
God, he's younger.
Me.
Brigitte Nielsen.
I must break you. Oh, that was her husband. Was she married to both of them at one time? Rocky, and then she married him.
I think so.
That was weird.
Oh, wasn't? Oh, he's married to Mark Gastineau.
Oh, she was. Yeah. So she's got to be up there too. I'm gonna say she's 65.
66.
61.
Yeah, we're right in that zone though.
Yeah. Brian Austin Green.
Ooh, da 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 da.
He is 49.
46.
51.
Wow.
How's he older than us?
He was a young one. He's not older than me.
Because Priestley's, yeah, maybe.
They were all.
I thought they were right about our age.
He was
'cause that
younger,
in high school.
but I think Priestley and Luke Perry were older.
Yes.
When I said 49, he was 51.
51,
See, I went
yeah.
the other way. I was thinking he was.
I went way.
That was
younger.
I was in high school because I remember when we played ball on the road, and we had nothing better to do. You know, you'd go screw around, but then you go back and sit in your hotel and watch TV, and that was like the thing. And when I went back to high school, all the girls were amazed. I knew all about 90210. It's like I had nothing better to fucking do than watch 90210.
When I first met the love of my life, that's what we used to always do. Is got together and watch that. Then I met Jenny.
Ah,
No, we used to always get together like whatever, and then
What
we
night was it on? Do you recall?
Thursday.
Thursday. I
I think
think
it
it
was
was
Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah, because it wasn't Wednesday because I bowled still. I bowled for years. So
Cause
it was Thursday.
I'm gonna guess it was Thursday because we'd travel on Thursday, usually get to wherever we were going, and then we'd play like Friday, Saturday.
Because we would actually, I think we would have to VHS it because like Thursday we go see a lot of movies when we were dating, and we would go see a movie and then go back to either one of our houses and we watch it, recorder or whatever. We want to watch it live. But yeah, that was. I imagine.
At a movie theater? No.
We guess on the age or
No.
She was buttering his popcorn. Ah!
Phoebe Cates.
that's me.
Yes.
Phoebe Cates. Oh, she was in. Oh, she's married to Kevin Kline.
Yes.
He's older, much older.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
gonna,
but I just saw this. I saw her birthday somewhere because I remember I was reading about how old he was.
if she's in the same movie with Forrest Whitaker, she should be the same age. They were both high school kids, right?
62.
I'm gonna say 60.
61.
Ah!
We had her surrounded.
Yeah, spit roasted her.
Hot too.
All right, Ed, you're.
Yeah.
You got Kevin Rash's favorite actor, Will Ferrell.
Oh God, Will Ferrell.
I was like, oh.
59.
56.
57.
We're on tonight, but we're just not on.
Yeah, we need Rick here. Rick usually closes the gap for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw that in there. Corey Feldman.
That pumpkin haircutter freak. Is it me or Ed?
I think it's.
Who
No,
gets
it's you.
me?
It's you.
Corey Feldman's gonna be 52.
Oh man, I remember when his dad
No,
stormed the beaches of Normandy. Stand by me.
Yes.
He's a loony up at Tokus. My dad stormed the beaches of Normandy.
Beasley said giggity.
Yeah. Feldman, 54.
53.
Damn it, I was.
2, 3. We got it like.
We spit roasted Feldman. It's like when Michael Jackson was at his house.
Where's Bubbles? I don't know. Hey. Why do you sound? You just sound like the old dude from Family Guy. I got some mushroom head wine.
Little whisper there.
We gotta be known as the show with the worst imitated voices. Gotta be.
I say. Chris, get over here.
Cool Whip. I said Cool Whip. Oh shit.
Next birthday. It's Ed.
Oh, I don't care.
No. Vernon Lundquist.
Ooh, he just signed off for his last, what, a year ago or this year?
I think it's this.
I don't know. He's old, right? He's 77.
76.
84.
I was gonna say in the 80s too.
Oh. I think, well,
I bet she doesn't shit his pants. Baby.
He's quitting so he can run for president.
Got Luke Bryan.
the singer?
Yeah.
I'm Luke Bryan. Okay, that's not Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
He's real nasally. Hi, I'm Luke Bryan. No, that's not good either. That's all no.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't know
Luke
who it
Bryan.
is.
I'm gonna guess he's 45.
So I'll say 46 because I don't know him.
48.
Ah!
I saw this video of Kermit the Frog singing Gin and Juice.
But you can do it now with the AI stuff. You can do whatever you want.
Very
The
good.
stuff the internet does. It's incredible.
I don't know how we lived without AI.
I don't know.
We should give it to the Secret Service so they can kind of figure out who's going to be where.
Right, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Never be on that slanted building. Move on.
Why would somebody be right there? Right
Just-
with.
I left my. Just leave your ladder. Don't worry about it. But I left my rifle. Don't worry about it.
Is that a?
We'll get it later.
Is that some crazy looking kid with a rifle? Why would he be up on a roof? Those crazy kids. Probably
Still
practice,
there.
probably practicing for that skateboard competition in the Olympics.
He's jumping off the rock.
Oh shit.
There's got to be a pile of leaves around here somewhere. He's got to be doing that. Anyway, sorry. That's fucking terrible.
Not funny.
No.
Actually, we just made it really funny.
Is it Ed? Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Vin Diesel.
Yeah, it's that.
Vin Diesel's. Oh, I think he's like our age, isn't he?
I don't know. I'm
54.
53.
57.
Uh,
Scott,
Yeah.
Kristen Bell,
oh,
48.
50.
44.
I was hoping she was closer to my age.
We're gonna shout
We
tonight.
got 3 more guys.
Come here,
Yeah, we're gonna hit one.
Ed Brian May of Queen.
She's a killer queen.
I'm gonna say 69. No, I'm losing.
Oh, I just gotta knock it over. I can say anything now. 68.
77.
I'm,
Oh,
I'm,
man,
I'm
he's
winning
way
now.
over.
I'm winning.
That's right.
So, I want to make it interesting here at the end. It was
It's
getting boring.
Scott Benedict Cumberbatch. Picked it because I like the name.
I was gonna say 69 just to be tied with you to make it more fun at the end, but
He's
I
like
can't.
14.
I can't say that because he's not close. I'm gonna say Benedict Cumberbatch is 48. What?
Somebody just put distance between us. That means a 3-pointer.
I'm like the runner in the 1500 meter, catching my dust.
Last one,
Oh, 6
6
points.
points.
And you're first, Ed.
I know.
Julian Howe from Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, she's Huff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she used to be cute. 43.
69. Because I lose one, I still win. Pew pew! I got this, and I got this, and I got to say it
She's
tonight.
still in her 30s.
36.
Oh, I should have guessed for fun, but anyway, I would have probably said 40. I would
So
have said.
Scott wins with a rousing number of 0 and Ed's -1.
And I got to say 69. It's a great night. You look like a rockin' sockin' robot.
That's what I was going for.
Pew 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 pew.
Yeah, we got to try something else.
So that was a rousing game of birthdays.
Jesus, we should just play Cube. Cube.
Coob, say it right.
Yeah, I said Cube.
So what else we got tonight? What do you got? Anything else, Willie?
No, not really.
I want to congratulate Zach Earhart. My buddy's kid was drafted in the 4th round, 115th overall by the Red Sox.
Okay, nice.
Joins his brother Drew in the Red Sox organization, so both brothers. So not playing anywhere near here, so so everything's on the East Coast for the Red Sox.
Oh, maybe one time we'll catch him.
Yeah, maybe we'll be somewhere out that way.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell? I was hoping he's getting some team in this area.
Yeah. Well,
4th round pick though, so
that's cool.
that's pretty good.
What's he position?
Outfield.
Okay. What's his brother?
His brother is an infielder. I think he might be playing short still.
Where do they live, the family?
Tampa.
Oh, okay. That's where you go hog hunting?
Yep, right down. Well, they're down the road from but he's a guy that I hunt with.
Okay, cool.
Those boys used to come up here when they were little kids and play on the 4-wheelers and stuff.
Congratulations. I will say congratulations to the Spanky's Chicks for being co-champs in Rotary. It was because of weather, but they were co-champions. They split with Cryptic. I don't know their team this weekend, but it was a team from out of town, Cryptic.
Oh, Red.
Red Velvet or something? Red something?
Red something. Yeah.
Red Rocket.
Mushroom head.
But Spanky's Chicks, a lot of guys on the team we know and
Yeah.
good guys. So Lane Oaks, who we interviewed a few weeks ago, baseball coach, and Indian Trails on the team. So and Ryan Horder both.
Yep.
So
It was fun to watch.
yeah, it was
Friday
cool.
night.
Yeah, it was cool. So and yeah. Anything else? Anything off the top of
Got the
my head?
Blade coming up.
Blades in a couple weeks. I'm thinking about where I think we're setting up an interview to interview the committee of the Blade.
Right.
To kind of talk to them about what they do and why they started it, and I
You
mean,
gonna do the same type of thing?
yeah. I'll probably do. I'll talk to him. We'll do it when we get back. If he wants to come out and do it with us, then I'll let you guys know.
What day is the Blade at?
It's going to be 9th, 10th, and 11th. Is that correct? Or 10th, 11th, 12th? Whatever that weekend is.
Calendar here.
9, 10, 11, I think it is. Maybe. Not sure.
All right.
Here it is.
But it's that weekend.
9th, 10th, and 11th.
Yeah.
And
So-
they're only using moose this year. They're not
Yes,
using
only
guinea at all.
moose, and we need to make sure we
That's
have
good.
we can make sure we have Malort and gin,
Yes, Malort and gin.
which we can get from Jason Griffin. We just talked to him. He'll bring us 2 bottles of each like last year.
Really?
That's what we did last year, I think.
No,
right?
I bought
Oh,
it.
you bought them?
Yeah.
Well, then talk to. He'll
I'll talk
donate.
to him, see if he wants.
He'll donate them to us, yeah. So yeah, that'll be in a few weeks. The Blade. Get anything else? we're gonna probably have we'll try to do a show next Sunday if everybody's interested, if everybody's around. The 28th, I think that's next Sunday. So
Okay.
I'll let you guys know.
28th, yes.
I get home this 27th, so I'll be home.
Where are you going though?
Think
Oh, Arizona, then coming back, then going to.
then we leave.
Canton.
Then we leave Thursday for Canton. So it's only a couple days. Actually, we're coming home on. I think we're coming home Saturday now because the induction was always at night, or the last time I was there, but it's at noon.
Oh, really?
So we're just gonna go to the induction, drive home, stay the night in the hotel.
Oh.
Sorry. We're gonna stay the night in the hotel, which whatever. And Jace wants to go to a Cub game that day. He's going with friends, so I'm fine coming home and getting. So then we have
I
a
thought you
show.
guys would be
Then
going.
we have a show that day too.
I
See,
thought you
we're
maybe
show.
going to a little trip, side trip to Cedar Point.
No. Going to Indian game on there. Indians and the Orioles.
Oh, good game.
Should be a good one. Hopefully get to see some. And when we're in Arizona, going to see Arizona and the Pirates.
Oh.
Just because that's all the only team they play when we're there. I know Paul Skeens. I don't think it'll be Friday. He'll probably pitch. Probably a couple days later because he pitched in the All-Star game. So.
He's pitching.
Oh, say Friday. I'll kiss you on the mouth.
Let me look. Again?
Oh, it's next.
This is 2 weeks.
It's next Friday. So yeah, it could be. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hold on a
It
second.
could work
I
out.
got I'll find out when he's pitching, but I think it's in. It might be Saturday here.
Ooh, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
No,
So David-
he's not pitching Saturday. I saw it come up.
So I said,
What Beasley
I'll
was-
kiss you on the mouth if you say it's Friday, and Rick Beasley writes Friday with exclamation points. Someone's getting a mouth kiss.
Yeah, I don't know where it went. I saw it just the other. Maybe they changed it, but yeah.
Let me see. Now I gotta look it up. Now you got you got me interested now.
When does he go to the bathroom, man? You got a schedule down?
So you don't know when his first day is?
No, I don't have it on here. So I'm gonna guess they're gonna give him some more rest.
Let's see. My team, I know who has them in our league, so I'll look him up there.
That's what I'm doing. I
Thomas has them, I think. So Skeens is going to pitch. Doesn't say on here.
Yeah,
his
he's
first
not.
game
He's
is
not listed on mine.
not yet. So,
No,
but if he
because-
pitches Saturday, there's a chance I see
gonna
him
be
Friday.
close.
Because if they have an off day, well, Sunday with no off day, he would pitch on Friday, right? Because it's you pitch, and then you pitch again on the 5th day, correct? So it's 4 days off and you pitch.
Yeah, I mean they
4 games off and you pitch.
Yeah, he's not listed yet of when he's
Yeah.
throwing again.
Well, we'll see. Maybe I'll. But we're going to just check it out. We're going to take a tour of the park too, so it's something different. And so whatever. That's not to bore you guys. But, that's
No, it's
Oh, I
great.
did. I started a couple weeks ago with Michael Phelps. I had choice words for the Australian swimming team or swimmer who ripped the United States, saying that USA basically sucks. And Michael Phelps said, "I would make that my mission just to beat Australia." But he's not swimming, so he's saying as in
It sucks in what regards? The everything?
no. Well, yeah, they're not gonna. Yeah, basically was saying that medals and swimming. It was more of a swimmer type thing.
Oh, okay.
But Michael Phelps took exception to it, and I don't know.
Well, they have an ocean all the way around. With everybody lives within like 1 hour of an ocean there.
Ooh.
Yeah, nice.
Cool T-shirt.
Did you see Suzuki's interpreter was fired
Was he really?
today? Yeah, so now he's going to be using Imanaga's interpreter, and they said it's not for betting. They brought that up, but they won't say what it's for, so it's some kind of problem. So, yeah, going forward, he will be supported by Edwin Stanberry, who interprets for Shota Imanaga, as well as Naho Masamoto. Yeah, so I don't know what that's all about, but that just came up today. So who knows, like, what that guy's getting into trouble. I also saw this is a sad story. Liver Lips McGrowell from Disney. So I don't know, some stupid looking bear.
Oh, I love that bear. The bear. Oh, they got rid of him.
The drunk bear.
They got rid of him out of the bear
Yeah,
show.
because the drunk part is offensive to alcoholics.
He was the funniest one.
I'm looking at Willie.
They really got rid of him though.
Yeah, rest in peace, Liver Lips.
Because they redid the Country Bear Jamboree.
Yep.
They're reopening it, and it took
It's a
him out.
goddamn country bear jamboree.
I love that thing. Kids were. When I took them to it, they were looking at me. Are we gonna really sit through? This is the best thing in the place.
So the liver lips means you've got like alcoholism
Yeah, yeah.
because liver lips,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and then that's offensive to some people because it's
Just
a
call him.
disease
Just
now.
call him Willie. It'd be easy.
Willie McGraw.
Willie with a big beard.
Hey, they did have, they got hams on tap now at
Swedes.
Swedes.
Well, let me write that down.
They put it in like a tulip glass when they serve it to you.
Tulip glass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, right?
Oh, how much
Yeah,
are they? A buck?
No, I don't
Three?
know. $3, I think it was,
Hams on tap.
Yeah.
That's when you know you're fancy.
yeah.
Well, the best one is still up at Wells Brothers. $1 cans of hams
Oh, yeah.
all the time.
Oh, yeah.
It's not that bad.
No, I like hams.